Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the FBC Champions League Final 2024. This year, the two best teams will battle it out for FBC's most iconic club trophy. And tonight, Spurs United and Pyongyang FC meet in Cape Town, in South Africa, for the fifth final in this competition's history. Alongside me tonight, in this wonderful weather, I have two guests with FBC Champions League experience unlike any other. Owen Taylor and Elliot West are with me in the studio tonight. Gentlemen, it's a pleasure to have you with me. Well, gentlemen, it is no surprise for us that you both love this competition. But what do you think this game tonight has in store for us?
It's going to be an interesting game. There's some very young, inexperienced players on the pitch, and they're really going to have to step up their game today if they want to compete at this level.
Well, it might be close. It could be a battering. We'll just have to see.
Well, Owen, tonight we might have some young and inexperienced players on the pitch, but you've seen so many of these big finals in the past. What is your favorite FBC Champions League memory?
Personally, I thought the GNFC final was a great match, very competitive. But I'd probably say my favorite memory is when Cappage lift the trophy. It's not so often that you get to see such special players lift the trophy. So I'd say that was probably my favorite final.
Well, I'm not gonna lie, Owen. Knowing the person that you are, I'm kind of surprised that your answer was not about yourself, but I agree with you though. Capage is a solid player, so he deserved that. And the same way Capage deserved to leave his trophy, I think we all deserve tonight to hear about the lineups. So, Elliot, you have the team news for this evening. Who do Pyongyang FC and Spurs United have available to them?
Well, I must say, it's looking good for Pyongyang tonight. They've got everyone available to them. Trickshot and Robert are back and up front once more, and they'll be Spears' biggest threat, most likely. They're definitely going to have James starting in goal. I don't see anyone else taking his position this evening, but they do have options on the bench. But I do think that fourth player will either be Noel or Speedy. Andrew's available, but I don't think he'll start. But however, on the other side, Spears don't look as strong as they were against Boca in the semi-final. They haven't got Wear out and they haven't got Rahul. Both are unavailable due to personal commitments, so we'll leave them out of this. Capage is going to need to be the main man then tonight. He's won the Champions League twice before, 2021 and 2022. Might he do the hat-trick tonight? We'll see. Corneliani, though, hasn't played a Champions League game for nearly 2 years, but he's set to start in goal. Kirio and Amir Brugka set to return after good seasons with them this year. So, one with all and one not with all. Let's see, eh?
Capage, James, Robay, Trickshot, so many wonderful players on the pitch tonight. But for you, Elliot and Owen, who will be the standout player?
You could say Robbie and Trickshot and Cappage, but these players are experienced and you'd expect them to perform well in this match. So I'd look at the players that are a bit more inexperienced, like Nole, Amir, those players to make the difference tonight.
I'm honestly unsure from the 8 players who could play, but I think it's going to be Trick. I think if you're Cappage tonight and you're looking around the dressing room, you're seeing Corneliani, Kirio, Amir alongside you. I don't know, it gets to the point where you start to feel a bit sorry for him because he's played with such great players throughout this whole season, and then suddenly he's got no one for the big game. So you don't want to miss having the stars around you, but not having Wear around Rahul is going to be a huge miss for them. A huge, huge miss.
Let's talk a bit about statistics now. Because I guess Robay could end tonight as a Champions League winner and also the all-time top scorer award if he scores only once. Only one goal needed, guys, but would you say he's one of the tournament's all-time greats?
Robbe? No, do me a favour.
For me, he's up there. He's definitely up there. He's got a great record in this competition and all of the competitions in FBC. So, he's a great finisher, clinical, and whatever you think about the guy, he's one of the best players to play the game.
Well, he scored 19 this season, hasn't he? A lot of those were in the 10-0 against Verona and the 10-3 against Las Vegas, who were quite honestly shocking opponents, both of them taking loans. The quality of the goals weren't great either. I mean, he's a good striker by all means, but he's not the best.
Idiots, you just said that he has scored 19 goals. So for me, I would actually agree with Owen because, yeah, he's definitely up there. You cannot deny the fact that 19 goals is huge. I mean, it's 19 more than I scored. And now, last question before we head to the game. Do you guys have any score prediction, perhaps?
I'm not really a kind of guy who does predictions, you know. I'm not Mystic Mac. But guys, just to remind you all, check out the Charity Mind. Very important, mental health, and hopefully we can get Joker the help he needs.
I'm going to say 2-0 for Pyongyang.
Well, my prediction is almost like yours, Elliot, because I would also say 2-0 for Pyongyang, but only at halftime. By the end of the game, it might get with a few more goals. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for us to head to the pitch for the FBC Champions League Final 2024, coming to you live from Westie TV.
So, bueno everyone, a warm welcome to the FBC Champions League Final 2024 here in South Africa. Spears United and Pyongyang FC meeting the final once again. And well, what a brilliant tournament it's been so far. They've reached the final, the host of the 2010 FIFA World Cup, the first African country to host this tournament. And what a brilliant tournament it was. Bafana in the first game against Mexico for South Africa, all the way to Spanish Delight in the final in Johannesburg. Well, we're supporting Mind this month here at Westie TV. Please donate what you can at justgiving.com/page/WestieTV for Mind. Find the link in the description. Here's the lineups then. Spears United. They're not as strong as they thought they would be against Boca, but Corneliani starts in goal for Spears United. He replaces the usual suspect at Kirio. Capage, the captain, at centre-back as usual. Kirio moving up to midfield, unusual for him. Amir Brudka up at striker, making his first ever FBC Champions League final appearance. Pyongyang FC then, they're probably been the strongest team in the competition. They've had all their players on so far, and they've got them on again. James Luigi in goal, trick shot at centre-back, he's with the key man tonight, keep an eye out for him. Nole in central midfield, and then you've got Robbe up front. 19 goals in 6 games so far this season in the Champions League. Here we are then, it's time for the anthem. The FBC Champions League begins here. Here we are then, it's time. Cape Town hosts the 5th showdown in FBC Champions League history. The 5th final is now underway. Spears United on the left, Pyongyang on the right. Who's getting that ball first? Trick shot takes it away and brings it behind. Pyongyang like a possession game. They've spent heavily on their squad. They've got them the deepest in the league and in the Champions League this season. Got 14, 15 players and well, they haven't needed it. No, great strike already, and it's a good header, but Capage clears away. First early minute for Spears United on the back foot. Corneliani dropping high. Capage looking to shore up the defence. It's back to Capage now. Tried to chip and it's hit the crossbar and it's bounced off. Kirio knocking it down for Corneliani again. Capage. Robbe looking to defend that left side. Knocked off the wall. Brought to Kirio once more. Great save. And Noel knocking it away. Well, Noel has had a breakout season so far. He's really slotted really well into this Pyongyang FC system. Manager Phils really has got the best out of him. James. Trick shot to the left. Bringing it inside. Noel off the right side now. Robbie, oh great stop by Cabbage off the line. Said Corneliani. Robbie across the box and it's Noel, couldn't find it. Noel recycling the ball. Trick shot, knocking it low for Noel. Noel trying it again and, well, couldn't find him this time. Well, Trick shot could become the most decorated player in FBC Champions League history tonight. He can have 3 titles if he wins this one. Knocked all the way in. Oh, cleared away by Amir Brooker. Knocked in, Trick shot. Robbie! Great save. Corneliani once more. Noel. Trick shot. Robbie on the left. Trying it inside. Corneliani punches out. James to Trick shot. Knocked off the wall and Amir rising highest. Pyongyang looks so much in control. Spears just on the back foot here. Knocked in. Noel cleared off the line by Cabbage. There's not much he can do. And oh, Cabbage, that's risky. That's really risky. From the English centre-back, the World Cup winner in 2022 in Qatar. Corneliani. Skipping inside. Corneliani, too much on the ball. And now Trick shot can be running away. Crossing the halfway point. He's going to be one-on-one with Cabbage. Here's Trick shot. Goal! 1-0 already. A gift for Pyongyang. A gift for North Korea. Oh well, someone does like that quite a bit. Look at him. Oh, the Supreme Leaders watching back home in Pyongyang on the big screens. North Korean television have agreed not to manipulate the result. They like the strength of Pyongyang and would be shocked if Spears win this one. Here's Kirio skipping away from Nole. Nole brought in and it's cleared away. Amir Brugge off the wall. Kirio still having it. Oh, great save, James. Well, he's one of the best shot stoppers. James, danger still not clear. And now Robbie knocking it forward. Trick shot. Lovely turn on the ball. Cabbage taken out of the game nearly completely. Robbie now. Acres of space on his left-hand side. Spears looks so open. Oh, Kim and Corneliani saves again. Amir Brugge knocking it for Kirio. Kirio now for Cabbage. And now it's the same as Pyongyang. And Robbie next the ball off them. And Trick shot. Oh, Cabbage with a foot in the way. That's just perfect timing. Noel on the far side. Trick shot. Trick shot still going. Inside the box now. Trying the flick. And it's cleared away by Corneliani this time. Pyongyang in control. Noel still going. Cabbage. You can't have a shot there, to be fair, Noel. Corneliani. Amir Brugge in front of him, trying to break the line of Trick shot. No offsides here in FBC, remember. All of the 100 square metre, a few hundred square metre pitch available. Here's Noel inside. It's in again. It's a beautiful finish from the breakout star. Rounds the goalkeeper and slots it home and away. Pyongyang 2 on the night. Spears 0. And well, it's looking like, and well, Kirio is trying to get it away, and I think it's the end of the half, but oh, it's flying back in. No, for another one. Oh, it's close. Well, Spears with a let off, but Pyongyang at the half, 2-0 up against Spears United in the final.
Well, gentlemen, I guess I was right. I mean, I'm always right, but we have 2-0 at the halftime break for Pyongyang FC. And all to play for in the second half. But you guys, how was that for you both?
Solid performance by Pyongyang. You can't really say they did much wrong. I think, that by their standards, they probably think they could do better. But Spears have just been very poor defensively. I mean, too many errors, too many mistakes. And Cabbage, for me, he needs to pick up his game because he's been poor. He's meant to be one of the best centre-backs, and I'm not seeing it tonight.
Oh, Pyongyang were brilliant, top class all round. Good start to the final, but Spears United, hang your heads in shame. There's an FBC Champions League final. Its first goal was dreadful. I mean, if I was Cap, I'd be swinging punches at the keeper. What's he doing? He's light years away from where he should be, and he's got their best player on the goal line. Second goal, I mean, Noel's given a free run, and Corneli's just running away from the ball. This is Cinderella defending. Don't even get me started on how their positioning has been. It's been shocking.
That was a great analysis, Elliot. Really great. But then the question is, how do Spears United pick themselves up in the second half? They need to do something.
Oh, go back to basics. Do your job. Doing your job the first part of it, definitely for sure. Fixing up in the defence, I feel sorry for Cap because he feels like he's getting support, but he's not getting it at all. Kirio and Amir need to help him out in defence. Build from the back, get the chances. Maybe the goals will come. I don't know.
It's all right feeling sorry for him, but he's been poor today, and I think the standards have to be higher.
Great. Wonderful. And now it's time for the second half.
Here we are then. Well, you might have missed a minute in the second half. We had a technical issue, unfortunately. Here's Robbe now. You didn't miss any action, miss any goals. It was more passing around that you might have missed, but it's only 2-0 still. And trick shot under pressure from Amir Brugge. And he's stolen it off him. The Bosnian striker coming in for Spears United. It's in. Slots home past James. And Spears have a way back. This could be quite an exciting second half now. Hello, hello, here we go. Robbe cuts inside. Kirio looking to defend this one. Capage knocks off the ball. Oh, knocked off the wall, sorry, knocked away. Trick shot. Acres of space inside. Corneliani rushing. All four Spears United bodies back in the box. They're looking to play on the counter. And well, trick shot wiser to it. Bring the ball out, try and draw them out. Well, what Francois and Owen were talking about in the first half break, that's, well, pretty much true. Noel knocked away and Capage clears. Robbe still going down the right hand side. Robbe knocked in. Noel, Capage clears. Well, Capage has been shaky. He's especially on that 1v1 against trick shot earlier. Trick shot. Still going, trick shot. Look at him. Just waltzing with the ball. It's like a... Oh, Robbe. Oh, didn't get the touch on there. A little hesitant, didn't see a gap. Robbe cuts inside. Lovely turn that time. And, well, Amir Brugge knocking it on for Kirio. And now Spears are on a counter-attack. He's got Amir Brugge in the centre. Kirio cleared away. Capage still got a nick on it, but not quite enough. Nole knocks forward for Robbe now. It's going to turn into defence, into attack for Pyongyang. Kirio just in the nick of time. And it's a ball, poor flick. And now Trickshot pounced on it. End-to-end football. And now Kirio's on the charge. Amir Brugge on the right. Kirio in front with a free run. Robbe maybe got there. Kirio! Oh, yes! Level in the final. 2-0 down. Back to 2-2. And James was not saving that one. That's a brilliant finish from Kirio. The Frenchman a finalist in the Euros this summer. Knocked in. Robbe cleared away by Kirio once more. James. Robbe. No! Oh, brilliant! Found the height. Smashed it home past Corneliani. You might argue he got on his bike for that one. The height was perfect for Noel. And he is surely going to be breakout star of the season. Cappage off the wall, knocked forward to clear. James. Into Noel once more. Cappage taking the ball away. Amir Brugger on the clear. Could be free. Oh, he doesn't get around James. Great stop from James. Look at that. And now trick shots on a run. Robbe in front of him. Noel in the centre. Noel to finish it off for Pyongyang. It's in. 4 for the North Korean team. And Noel smashes it home past Corneliani. And that surely will be game, set and match unless Spears can find something here. Headed clear by trick shot this time. Cappage picking up on the edge of the box. Kira in the centre, it's in! Within one! Within one! Kirio rose highest. Trick shot and Noel went the same way. But Pyongyang, well, one more goal for Spears. They take it extra time and maybe penalties if it stays the exact same. Amir Brugger putting on the pressure. Noel, headed clear. Spears looking to pounce this time, and Noel's headed it on. Noel can have a hat-trick in the final. He does have a hat-trick in the final. It's 5 for Pyongyang. 5-star performance from all 4 of the players on the pitch, and they're surely going to win the FBC Champions League now. It was risk and reward for Spears United, but Pyongyang are the champions. FBC Club Football's best. Pyongyang 5, Spears United 3. What a game we've seen here in South Africa. It's time to go back to the studio with Francois and Owen.
Ladies and gentlemen, Pyongyang FC are FBC Champions League winners. And what a performance it was from them. I'm really astounded. And Westie, Elliot West, and Owen rejoined me in the studio. So not a bad evening then.
Yeah, it was a good game, good match, interesting match. Pyongyang, I thought, played pretty well. I wouldn't say they were outstanding, and you know, if you're looking at them going into the league, would you be scared of them? I'm not sure. But Spears were not great today at all. But yeah, a good competitive match.
Well, it certainly wasn't bad at all. I mean, Spears got better in the second half, I didn't credit. But Pyongyang, though, did all the right things. They did. I mean, I've got one stat for you about Trickshot, though. He's first FBC player to win 3 FBC Champions Leagues. And he's done that with Golden Nemesis FC, Malmö FF, and Pyongyang. So 2 in the last 2 years as well. So that's mightily impressive for him.
That's not bad at all, actually. I mean, it's 3 more FBC Champions League that I've won, so yeah, that's correct. But about Spears United, it's truly a heartbreak. Do you guys think it has been a good season for them? And especially Lucas as manager?
Yeah, I don't think it's been a bad season, really. You know, they're still competing in the league, and they've got to a Champions League final with Daniel in defence. So, pretty good season, really.
I mean, they've still got the league, but Spears, they came up short. But I honestly don't think Spears will go a lot further in this competition, or as a team in general. I think they'll be relegated with Las Vegas, to be honest with you. But Pyongyang would have still edged Spears with Warren Rahul online. I think it was a spirited fight back, but just not enough.
Well, thank you guys. Thanks to both of you for coming along tonight. And for now, it's goodbye from Owen and goodbye from myself for the time being. It's been a pleasure to host tonight's coverage, but I'm going to hand over to Elliot to close out the show. Good night, everyone. Take great care of yourself.
Hi, everyone. Well, a huge thank you to Francois and to Owen for being on the panel tonight. It's been, good fun doing this with them over the past few weeks. First of all, I have one congratulations to make. Francois, congratulations on becoming an engineer the other day. Really good news that you're going on to do engineering things. And it was good news to hear, and that was why this video has been a bit delayed. Francois has also been a bit ill, and I want to say a huge thank you for him to doing the lines as well. after recovering, because it's not easy, I know, from doing voice work in the past to come back from an illness and then do voice work. So Francois, huge thank you. Owen, you've been here for the past 5 seasons. I want to say a huge thank you to you. You brought I think so many laughs to people all around the world through your impressions and everything. So a huge thank you to you guys. You've been absolutely fantastic panelists. And hey, maybe we'll do this again in the future. We'll see. But one small announcement for me, this is why I wanted to end it off myself today. Unfortunately, we're going to come to the end of the FBC Champions League after this 5th season. This series has gone on for 4.5 years now, since we started it back in April 2020 during the pandemic. And to be honest, that first season was one that will always live in my memory as one of the best. It's Golden Nemesis FC versus Orangutan FC in Amsterdam. What a video it was. I really enjoyed making that one that spring. But then we went on to 2021. We went on Kaletnik won against Anonymous FC in Dublin. Then we went to 2022. We took it all the way to Japan in Tokyo, where Manchester United lost to Joel Ward's Warriors through 2 goals from Timo. I do remember it very well because Timo doesn't let me forget it because he beat me that season. But 2023 as well, Malmo FF absolutely stormed to victory in the final against Bordeaux. And then this year, Pyongyang FC reigned supreme against Spears United in the final in South Africa. Well, what a 5 seasons it's been. I want to say a huge thank you to every single player, viewer, manager, staff member who's helped host, notably as well Daniel and Dorian, who've helped with the leagues. I think all the league hosts, and Rahul as well for helping set this up with me all those years ago. But hey, that's good fun, I guess. But a huge thank you to everyone once again. I can't stop saying thank you because you guys make these videos as successful as they are. So huge thank you to everyone. I'm sorry as well for the delay in this video once again. Stuff happens. We're all old and adults now, I guess. We don't have much time on our hands. But yeah, that's the end of the FBC Champions League, I guess. But I've got a little montage for you to end out the video with, so keep an eye for your name if you're in there, if you played on the FBC Champions League, and all the fantastic viewers, thank you very much. Come and join us on FBC, footballcraft.org 1.8, use 1.8 version, I highly recommend it. But anyway, I'll see you all very soon. As for me, well, au revoir. Thank you very much, everybody, and all the best. Pyongyang reigns supreme. Spears not as sharp as they may have been, but the Champions League trophy will stay in North Korea for the rest of their lives. Thank you very much, everyone. See you next time, and goodbye. This video is brought to you by Westie TV Sport and is supporting the charity Mind. Please donate what you can using the link in the description and on screen.